Welcome back to another episode of Real Ass Affirmations. I'm Chisa Pennix-Brown, and I will be your guide today as we talk about karma. Yes, karma, you've heard of it. And there's a specific word that I want to focus on for today, because this is a word that actually helped to change my life and my perspective on the way that I see things. And that word is suffering. If you've read my book, The 90-Day Focus, then you know that I tell a story about going to the Buddhist temple, and the Buddhist gave me an analogy that forever changed the way that I thought about doing things and the way that I take on situations that tend to be difficult. But the phrase that he said to me that stuck with me and still sticks with me to this day is, you cause your own suffering. And the actual definition for suffer is to experience or be subjected to something bad or unpleasant, but also to tolerate. And I thought to myself, well, why would I want to cause my own suffering? And I realized I wouldn't consciously want to cause my own suffering. But every time that you allow yourself to slip back into situations, you have to realize that sometimes you suffer not because you were bad, but because you didn't realize where to stop being good. And when I read that and I realized that, I took into account that part of the suffering that was in my life was because I was trying to be a good person. I was trying to be the bigger person. I was trying to tell the truth. But what I realized is everybody doesn't want to hear the truth. And sometimes the saying that Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high, that can be good for certain situations. But I'm here to tell you, beloved, that sometimes when they go low, you need to go fuck them. Because the lowness that they go can drag you down if you allow it to. And all of the caring and all of the generosity and all of the truth in the world is not going to be able to get you out of certain situations. Because what used to happen to me was my blood pressure used to be through the roof. Why? Because I would still be upset, and then the other people would just go on about their way. I would care about things that I felt other people should care about, and they didn't really give a fuck. I would want to fix situations that people would talk to me about, and I realized that they didn't really want to fix the situations. Sometimes they just wanted to talk about it. Sometimes they just wanted to complain about it, but they wanted to stay in that situation. And here I am trying to be a problem solver, thinking that the goodness that I have could rub off on some other people. And I caused my own suffering. So I know that some of you are experiencing the same type of thing. You're trying to be a good person. You're putting forth all the effort, and you're not getting anything back in return but more suffering. You're worried about somebody else and their situation, and they're just out here la-di-da. But you are stressed because you care too much. So I want you to stop being good for other people and be good to yourself. So what we're going to do with our mantra today, we're going to say, I'm going to be good to myself. Are you ready? We're going to breathe in and we're going to hold. Okay? And then we're going to exhale and we're going to say, I'm going to be good to myself. So let's breathe in. I'm going to be good to myself. Breathe in again. I'm going to be good to myself. I'm going to be good to myself. And you know why we do this? Because you are tired of suffering, and they do not deserve all of the goodness that you have, because you can convert that goodness into something for yourself. So the next time that there's a call, the next time that there's a conversation, the next time that they try to pull you back in, you label those people suffering, and you say, I'm going to be good to myself, which means I'm not going to allow that suffering to enter my cipher. I am going to keep my circle tight and close. And if that means my circle is a circle of one, then damn it, it's a circle of one. Because sometimes people like to be in suffering, and that's not who we are, because we're out here living abundantly, and we're going to be better to ourselves. So if you felt this in your spirit today, I want you to go ahead and download this episode, share it with somebody else. And because they will come back, so if and when the people come back, those sufferers, then you play this so that you know that it's time to be good to yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure that you download, subscribe, and listen to more episodes of Real Ass Affirmations, because it's time to be good to yourself.